Hello.
Oh, hello, good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay, sir?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Can I ask your name?
Yeah, my name is Hariprasad Boni. I am from India, South.
Okay. And can I ask what you do, Harry?
Yeah, I am an electrical engineer and work with power utility company here in India.
Sorry, what company?
Power utility company.
Oh, right. I'm with you now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. My old industry.
Okay.
I used to work within the power transmission and generation industry in the UK
Okay.
before I decided to change careers.
Okay. How many years you work with the power corporation?
Oh my God, 20 plus years. I worked as a second tier supplier, or worked for a second tier supplier.
Oh, it's great. Okay. We both of us from the same field.
Yeah. The company I work for specialised in insulating oil, for power transformers.
Yeah, transformer oil. I know it very well.
Yeah. That's the company I work for.
Yeah. Right.
So, do you enjoy your work?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah.
I enjoy my work, my job, and I get somewhat very good income.
Yeah.
I do have 20 plus years of experience.
Oh wow! Can I ask what field are you? Are you cables or what? Are you in a specific field?
I worked in various capacities as an assistant engineer operation, assistant diesel engineer operation, and transformer section, construction wing,
Yeah.
technical wing, finally.
Oh, right. So you're the guy who most likely would have been telling us what to do.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Field engineer job is a very tough one.
very. We had to be very reactive. Difficult to be proactive. Very reactive because things would change so quickly. That was one of the biggest challenges I found.
Whenever the emergency occur, we don't know. We must always be on our toes to attend emergencies and to restore normalcy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I left. I left the UK and my job. The beginning of this year, I was lucky to leave before the virus hit. Very lucky, to be honest with you. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to be rude. My name. I'll introduce myself. My name is Dean. I'm originally from Manchester in the United Kingdom, but I now live in Vietnam.
You live
at? Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam, very fine place. Many people show interest to live in Vietnam.
Yeah, it's a good place. It is at the moment because they've really controlled the virus very, very well here. They've controlled it so well here. So I've been looking that way, and it's a relatively cheap place to live, and it's hot and humid, but you cannot have everything.
Okay.
So tell me
So now you have settled at Vietnam. You will be there forever for your remaining life?
I'll be honest with you. I have no plans. My plan is I will stay here maybe forever, maybe for a few years. My original plan was to stay here for at least 12 months, but I can see that going to 2 or 3 years just because of the virus. if no other reason.
Okay.
Until the world returns to something like a vague form of normalness, traveling and everything is not really something you can do.
Yeah.
How about you? What would be your long term? I take it you've been with the company over 20 years. Your plan is to stay there until retirement. Yes.
Yeah, I left with 4 years service. Now I am at 56.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, cool. Excellent. So, tell me, what do you like to do when you're not working?
During my leisure period, I go through the English newspaper and to hear English news bulletins on the radio.
Yeah.
And to watch some good English conversation on YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So on.
So you like to practice and improve your English. That is your hobby, shall we say?
My hobby, my long pending desire. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Can I ask why you want to improve your English?
Oh, it's my passion. I am very much interested.
Yeah.
I want to become a fluent English speaker. I want to become a public speaker.
Ah, right.
I am making journeys.
I understand.
Yeah.
So do you feel your reading and writing skills are okay? Where do you think your weakness is your speaking?
Yeah, just I want to have interaction with many native English speakers so that I can improve my confidence levels with the English language.
Yeah, I understand that. So let me bear with me a second. I'm just going to look for something. Come on. Where are
For how long have you been there at Vietnam?
Since March this year.
Oh, since March. Okay. After the pandemic, you shifted to Vietnam.
Yeah,
Are you with the family or alone?
My brother lives here. He's lived here for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm divorced, and both my children are now grown up. So that was
okay.
And I decided to try something new. If I will be honest with you, my life had taken a change.
Yeah.
The divorce was not something I had instigated, not something I wanted. But these things happened, and I thought, I for a year or maybe 2 years, I carried on. I worked on my house. I did work on my house. I carried on as if I was still married, effectively. And then I met a girl from the Philippines, and that sort of changed my outlook on life. Made me say that there is more to the world outside of the UK.
Okay.
So that point, not then, because that relationship did not last, but that made me then think, do I want to carry on doing what I've been doing for the last 30 years? And part of me was, no, I don't. I want to try something new. And I'm 57. And in the same way, I knew if I did not try something new soon, I would never do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I trained to be, my old job, I was also a trainer. So I already knew about training people and things like that. So I then trained to be an English teacher, teaching English as a second language. And then literally sold everything I owned and came here.
Okay. You have taken drastic change in your life.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I think we must. Sometimes if we must try, or we will. I know my thought was, if I don't do this now, I will sit in my old job thinking, why did I not do this? Why did I not try this? And that was part of my reason, was I thought, if I don't, I will be wondering forever. What if I did this? What if I did that?
Okay, now the main aim before you is?
My main aim now?
Yeah,
To be happy. To be content and happy.
to be happy with what we have.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah, it is. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
money is not a great interest to me. I see people with plenty of money and they don't seem happy. To have enough money to live is good. But I think after that, why?
Yeah.
That would definitely be my thoughts now. So tell me, other than learning English, what do you like to do outside of learning English?
Outside learning English?
Yeah.
In the morning, I go for morning walk.
Yeah.
During night hours, I watch some programs, local programs on the TV with my family members.
So what type of TV would you say is your favorite type?
Favorite times on TV, I watch local news.
Yeah.
And some local movies with my family members for entertainment.
Right. So you're not a person who likes, say, what about movies? What kind of movies do you like?
Because I am 56, I am not interested to see many movies.
Yeah.
Yesterday night I watched the English movie, The Intern.
The Intern. I'm trying to remember that one.
Intern, senior intern.
Intern. I've seen this.
A person with 70 years of age.
With Robert De Niro?
I am not familiar with the names and the person.
Yeah.
Just I want to improve my conversation, improve my English skills. Just I watch the movie.
Good thing to do. Very good thing to do. Watching movies is what? Carry on.
Yeah.
One thing.
So it's all right. Just watching movies is one of the way to improve my skills, to improve my word power.
It's one of the things I recommend to all my students.
Thank you.
Watch as much, listen, and watch as much as you can. They make it. One, you can be entertained, and two, it also means that that you're learning English sometimes without realizing it.
During my career, during my job life, I am unable to spare time for English learning of English.
Yep.
But now I find some time.
Yep.
Just I am using this time in a better way as I like.
I'm just looking for something I think might interest you. What about idioms? How do you feel your knowledge of idioms is in English?
Yeah, idioms is a must. In order to improve English means idioms. One should be aware of idioms, as many as idioms one can.
Okay, let me see if this interests you. Can you see this okay?
It's somewhat okay. It's all right. Very little letters.
Okay, let me try and zoom it up a little bit.
Will you please enlarge it? Yeah. No, it's okay.
We'll start with this one.
Yeah.
The above board. Now it's an idiom, basically, as it says there. If a business deal is above board, everything is honest and would bear the scrutiny of all concerned. So you could say, if you were signing a new contract and someone would say, is everything above board? You would say, if you thought everything was correct, you would say yes.
Yeah.
So if we move down, so that's where it comes from. People who would play games, like card games, and you would see their hands disappear because they could change things.
I'm able to see the right side part of the page. Left side. You are going through the left side of the page or the right side of the page?
Can you see it okay, or is it not coming through very well?
Yeah, nowadays when young women go about in kids and are as barebacked, this I'm able to identify. See?
Yeah, as barebacked. Barebacked basically means
Bareback.
Yeah, means wearing no underwear. So nowadays, when young women go out in kilts, which are skirts, and are as barebacked.
Okay.
Yeah. So barebacked means they're wearing no underwear.
Without underwear. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there is not. Their cards are all above on the table. There is nothing left to fancy. All is above board, and consequently boring.
Above. Consequently boring. All is above board.
What he's saying there is when these women are showing everything, it's suddenly not interesting because you've seen everything.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's another one. Let's go back to this side. Oh, come on. Achilles heel. You heard this one, Achilles heel?
Yeah. No, I didn't hear now. Up to now I didn't hear.
Right. This is you may hear this a lot when someone says, "Oh, that's his Achilles heel," and it basically means something that, as it says there, a weak or vulnerable spot in something or someone who is otherwise strong. So it's their weakness. If somebody who's very strong and they have a weakness, you would say that is their Achilles heel.
Achilles heel. Okay. And some weakness points. Weak points. Weak points of person. Okay.
Have a try, just out of interest, have a try of reading. Can you read that?
Yeah.
Please, whenever you're ready.
Yeah. According to Greek mythology, Thetis held her young son Achilles by the heel while dipping him into the river Styx to make him invulnerable. Achilles' heel, however, remained dry and was his only weakness. After years as a brave and invincible warrior, Achilles was killed during the Trojan War by an arrow which pierced his heel. His deadly enemy Paris had learned of his secret and aimed at the weak spot. The full story is told in Homer's Iliad.
Good stuff. Iliad, So there you can go. A social climber can ill afford an Achilles heel.
Yeah. A social climber can ill afford an Achilles heel, and this particular weakness on Hakin's part would probably be disastrous to him sooner or later.
A social climber being somebody, I like how they use another idiom. A social climber generally is somebody who is trying to move up in society. Somebody who's maybe poor or something like that. Let me see what the other side is. Adam's ale. Yeah, that's a new one on me. There you go. Even as a native speaker, oh no, I have heard of this. Sorry, I have heard of it. Adam's ale is water. For the simple reason.
Adam's ale. Okay.
Simple reason, that is all that would be available to drink in the Garden of Eden. We know the Adam's apple.
Yeah. Adam's apple.
You know the Adam's apple here? This lump?
I'm
Yeah.
able to see, yeah.
That's your Adam's apple.
Adam's, okay. Parent cartilage. Okay, okay.
And it's supposed to be that Adam ate the apple and a part of the apple stuck in his throat. That's why we have it. Obviously, it's not, but
Right.
alive and kicking.
Alive and kicking.
This is... Yes,
Can I read
please.
this?
I'd like you to, because I want to listen to your pronunciation.
Yeah. It's okay. Alive and kicking. This is one of those expressions that lend themselves to imaginative interpretation. Patrice suggests that it is a fish vendor's call to advertise his wares. The fish are so fresh that they are still jumping and flapping about. Another authority says it refers to the months of a pregnancy following quickening. When the mother is able to feel the child she is carrying moving in her womb, in her womb. The universe isn't a machine after all. It is alive and kicking. And in spite of the fact that man, with his cleverness, has discovered some of the habits of our old earth, the old demon isn't quite nabbed. Yeah. I suppose if I died, you would cry a bit. That would be nice of you and very proper. But I am all alive and kicking. Don't you find me rather a
This is very
nuisance?
classical English.
Correct? Okay.
Let me see what we've got.
Excuse me, I want to note all these things. You please send this
Yes,
to my message.
I can send you this. It's just a PDF. I can send you this, not a problem. Let me just... I think you...
Yeah. I will not. I want to note it down. I want to note down all these things.
They're idioms. They're more advanced part of the English language, and they're so difficult because there are literally thousands of them.
Yeah.
But I know that you have a great interest, and I think this would be, you would actually find this interesting reading. So yeah, I have no problem. Have a try at this one.
Yeah.
Black Ball. Have you ever heard this?
Black Ball too, yeah.
Please.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Can I go ahead? Oh,
yes.
Can I read the passage?
I think we're losing Mike for a minute. Yes, please.
Yeah, we left 6 minutes. Okay. In the 18th century, applicants for membership of exclusive clubs were voted upon by the existing members. A white or black and none. If just one black ball was found at the count, then the candidate was not admitted. Today, the means of voting might be quite different, as the quotation from the Daily Mail shows, but the term is still around, as is the exclusivity it represents. Okay. See to spill the beans for voting methods. I shall make a note to blackball him at the...
I would imagine that's a club.
Athenaeum. Okay. There has been a campaign of vilification against the Duke of Roxburgh, culminating in the falsehood that he had been blackballed by the Jockey Club. Roxburgh's name was circulated to the 115 or so members of the Jockey Club for approval. The election will take place later this month, and the Marquis of Artington The senior steward informed members.
Bear me a sec, because I think that'll be the top of this column.
Okay.
Yeah. Oops. Let's find something new.
Okay.
Blacklist is very similar to blackball. Oh God! I'll be honest with you. I've not heard this one for a long time. Blanket, to be born on the wrong side of the blanket.
The wrong side of the blanket. Okay. Euphemism for an interview. Euphemism. The meaning of euphemism is unable to recall the meaning of euphemism.
Is a nice way of saying something. Use a lot.
A nice
euphemism.
Please.
I'll give you the dictionary definition, because it's actually better than I would have said.
Yeah, nice way of telling some difficult situation.
It's a nice way of saying something that, if you said it directly, would be seen as being too harsh or causing them embarrassment.
Yeah. Okay.
It's also used in humor a lot, euphemisms.
Okay.
Do you want to read for me? Yeah, this is
Excuse me?
Can you see, Harry? Please. Yeah.
Can I
please.
start reading? Yeah, it's all right. This is a delicate euphemism for an illegitimate child. The allusion could be to the consequences of hurried moments of illicit sexual pleasure, the top of the blankets, whereas legitimate children would have been conceived in more leisure and with due propriety underneath them. Alternatively, it might refer to the shame of illegitimate births that force mothers to have their children in secrecy outside the mother's bed rather than in the comfort of it.
But I must admit, I've not heard that spoken for a long time. I mean, sexual anonymous, subconscious, certainly explain why my husband.
Hello, Dean. We left with less time. Okay. Will you please send this information to me in a PDF form?
It's a PDF, Harry.
Yeah.
It's not that big. So when we have finished, I will send you the PDF, and enjoy yourself with it. And anything you'd like me to, if you'd like to read that, and we can go through any you're not clear on any of the explanations or anything, please book another lesson. Do ask.
Yeah.
As a quick feedback, you're pretty good. Your pronunciation's, but you don't make the error that most Indian speakers make of speaking too quickly. You speak slow enough, because that is a major problem. Most Indian speakers, they tend to speak very, very quickly. Other than that, we just need to concentrate on some of your pronunciation. Does get lost in your accent.
Okay.
Other than that, Harry, I think you're doing very well. And like I say, I would do what you're doing. Keep listening, keep practicing. It will become easier. Right. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you
No,
very
no
much.
problem.
Thanks for your feedback.
Okay, and it's been a pleasure
Okay,
to meet
thank
you.
you very
Take care, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye. See you. Bye.